This is Matt with edgeHQ, and I will be walking through a high-level overview of what Edge is and why a third of all D1 college teams leverage our solution. So think Moneyball. This is a stats and reporting solution that is leveraged to improve player performance and track both games and scrimmages. iScore is an app that allows teams to chart their games and then manage the export of that data to edgeHQ. So it's an app available on all Android and Apple devices by simply going to the App Store and downloading. iScore is the great platform for charting games, viewing basic box score information. From there, it's actually a simple click of a button to get that data from iScore to your computer and your account at edgeHQ, and that's when you get into the reporting and the in-depth analysis. To get started, pretty simple. So you go out to our website at edgehq.com, you click sign up, and then process through the easy steps to get signed up. From there, all we need to get it linked up is to send over your customer ID, which is accessible from the bottom of the options menu in iScore. The great thing with the solution is that you can link up as many devices as you would like that you'll be using to chart games, whether it's a scouting device that you like to link up or it's your actual primary device that you'll be using to chart your own games. From there, it's a simple press of the export button anytime you want, whether it's after the game or each week, really whatever process works for you. That data will become available on Edge. It's as simple as going to edgehq.com/edge and then entering your login information, which is sent to you after signing up. Keep in mind, before you get signed up, there is actually a demo available when you navigate to the site by clicking on Checkout Edge, and that's what gives you the MLB demo data that we have in there. And keep in mind also, you can submit as many logins as you would like once you're subscribed to the solution. So any teams that are associated to any of the games you chart will be loaded into your Edge account, whether they are your personal games or competitor games, etc. So that will all be loaded into this team dropdown. Then the next dropdown is the game dropdown, which gives you the ability to select a single game or multiple games that you would like to evaluate. There are two main sections of the tool itself. So on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see that we have the grid, which gives you the in-depth stats and the ability to drill down into specific players. And on the right-hand side, this is the charting module, generates visuals in the tool. Two different ways to look at the same data. On the game view, you're able to drill down to see, okay, let me look at chronological order, the plays and what occurred during those plays. The stats view is more of a comprehensive way to view whether it's a single game or multiple games. By clicking this little plus sign next to each player, you can drill down and to see the specific matchups, and then even further to see, okay, this matchup was in the first inning, and here are the pitches that occurred during that time. We can view by pitch type, the velocities, and then also go into more obscure stats. On the left-hand side, you'll be able to view those stats by hitters or pitchers. If you haven't noticed already, that everything on the left-hand side, whether you're selecting a specific player, an inning, or a matchup, will be dynamically displayed on the right-hand side of the screen. And then this gets into that charting aspect, which is the right-hand side of the screen. We have strike zone, hit zone, spray chart. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. You can pretty much get the gist of what these display. You can print any of these charts using the simple print icon up here, and you're also able to drill down into the specific legend here. So if you just wanted to see pitches that resulted in a hit or a taken ball or a chase ball, you can do that simply by clicking on any of these legend items here. Getting more into the reporting side, which is the third main component of the tool. So we have a variety of reports based on what you're looking for. I know a lot of our teams have one or two reports that they go to on a daily basis, maybe the rest they go to on a weekly or monthly basis, or at the end of the season. The game summary is at the game level, and it really shows for both Team A and Team B the high-level summary information that you're looking for with the hitting side versus pitching. And then the post-game report is we're able to see the pitch breakdown and tons of other great information for a single game. The valuation is one of the favorite reports because it gives you such a granular level of data, whether you want to see by pitch type, okay, what was the batting average against or strike percentage across all these different pitch types, and then also you're able to see a bunch more tables that are below the fold there. And you can also set down here, each tab shows all pitchers, or if you want to look at a specific pitcher, you can do so. The stats report will give you very detailed information on those three menus that we saw before in the stats view. This is pretty much the Excel version of it that goes into a little bit more detail. The report card is also another favorite report because it really gives you the grade of a hitter or a pitcher based on the algorithm that Edge has calculated, whether it's at a college level, high school level, youth level. And as you can see, we have these very specific descriptions and key stats that we use to factor in the grades for each player, and it's pretty neat. Obviously, each coaching staff has their own way to interpret player performance, but this is something that a lot of our teams value and use to teach players what they're doing well, what they're doing wrong, and how to get better. So that's Edge as a summary level, and hopefully you found that useful, at least to describe what is Edge and what does it do for you. I went through all the different modules that we have, and hopefully you find it valuable. Again, this is Matt from edgeHQ, and we look forward to speaking with you in the future.